I look forward to working with everyone this week, and I'm honored to see everyone here. So I'm happy to begin right on time in just a moment, and I will review to make sure that I have everything in line. For the people that are new to this process, this is a Tongren Distance healing session. So what that means is, for me, sitting here, I can actually work to send energy to open blockages for anyone out there that needs some healing. So this is an international way to share healing. Through the heart of compassion, we help each other. Through selfless service, we can actually be connected through the oneness of the Buddha or the Tao or any religion or God, so that we can actually share and help each other with healing energy. So I'm going to begin right now, and I have some requests from Esther, from Happy Mama, and from Catherine. And as a quick reminder, I put in the chat everywhere I could find so far. We're going to talk about, and I'll mention it right now, about eyes. So for one thing, we have, Catherine, you mentioned overgrowth of leaky blood vessels. Can you be a little more clear on that? Is it overgrowth of vessels or overgrowth of other things, or is it leaky blood vessels, or all of the above? So I'm just trying to figure that out exactly. And there's Augustina for the brainstem. Okay, here we go. Good to see you. So I'm just here to say hi to everybody and work on these things. But for the eyes, there's a product called Vein Health, which will help to strengthen the quality of the veins and different things. And then I posted a video of Eye Bright Herbal Tea Eye Wash from what it looks like an excellent herbalist. And I posted that on Facebook, on the website. And if you need that information, let me know. So let's begin right away. Good to see everyone. If everybody could just chime in, I'll catch up as quickly as possible. People have already added in some of their requests. And we will go to Happy Mama and then Catherine. But let's work right away on perfect blood and lymph. And as well, blessings and gratitude for everyone. So let's begin our 3-part process. By the way, we're teaching a workshop coming up in a few weeks about Tongren. We're having a 14-day cleansing program, which starts October 8th. So we've got a lot of things going on for everyone. Our goal is the healing, in addition to the Tongren healing methods that we have of our own. So let's work on tapping blood flow to the brain. And I'll get that link to you. I spoke with you just moments ago. I'll get that link to you just a moment. We'll do whatever we can to get started right away for that. So a 3-part process for anyone that's a student or will eventually be a student or just want to work on other people. Blood flow to the brain. And the brain command points. This initializes, reboots many things in the body. So as for new people, our goal is to open a blockage. When we open a blockage, we unleash the greatest resources of healing in the universe, our own bodies and our own consciousness. Blood flow to the brain. So for all eye issues, I added that link for Eye Bright Eye Wash, but Eye Bright Tea. I would just do that a lot. Eye Bright for the tea, as well as an eye wash. Just look at the dosing on the video. It looks like she's making 1 teaspoon per quart. But be specific. Watch that video. Command points of the brain and command points of the brain stem, GV17, specifically for the brain stem. And I'm just going to do this for 1 moment to make sure I have settings do not disturb on. There we go. Bingo. Let's work on GV17, a little extra for some people out there already. So for the perfect blood, what does that mean? Blood is made in the bone marrow. It's also recycled and stored in the spleen. Some of new science has shown that it may be even stored in the liver. So we want to work on T1 for the bones, T3 for the lymph. And in the background, I'm playing healing frequencies. These are specific entrainment types of frequencies we want to get our bodies into to relax. And if people are interested, I'm thinking of coming a minute or two early to do a relaxation response to start, or right on time, to get people into a relaxation mode, relaxation response, and parasympathetic nervous system activation. Vertebral artery, spinal artery. And hello, Marie. Sorry to hear you have a cold. Season changes. They're tough. T1, 2, 3, 4, 7, 8 inflammation. We want to work on the bones and the bone marrow. T1. And also the spleen, T7. So for cataracts, definitely look into eye drops again. They are acetylcarnosine. There's a book I just got. Don't know where it is right now. Can C. Talking about vitamin C, really good for the eyes. Good for everything. T1 to T12, L1 to L5. And then for the bone marrow, craniosacral, GB789. Sphenoid bone to the tailbone. Tailbone 1, 2, 3, 4. And grounding to another bone point. Gallbladder 39. And then vagus nerve, phrenic nerve, oxygen, CV17, and then grounding. let's next. Perfect blood and lymph, and we'll do a lymph tune-up for everyone. And then we have Esther. Let's work with Catherine, Esther, and even Instagram, Augustina. Then after that, we will work with Dorothy and Marie. I feel a sneeze coming on. There we go. Blood flow to the brain, just like doing a workout for the body. Blood flow to the brain. It's like our stretch before a marathon. And blessings to you, Mama Shari. Initialize the communication systems of the body. Hypothalamus, pituitary for the endocrine, sensory cortex and motor cortex for the central nervous system. Kind of a kickstart for the body. Then again, the brainstem, and every time I work on the brainstem today, that's for Augustina especially, and blood pressure for people, anyone with dizziness and different things like that. So Catherine for the eyes, C3 for the eyes. So we're talking about blood vessel quality and health. Vein health. So if there is high blood pressure, could also impact the arteries as well. Blood vessels. And before we came on, I was thinking over the 3 things for blood pressure. Ready? Chrysanthemum tea, beet juice, high bright tea. And the ouch point for the eyes. Coming up next, Augustina. So facial artery to the eyes, common carotid artery to the eyes. C3, C4 for the eyes. GV20 for blood cell production, for growth hormone. That's what I'm trying to say, growth hormone. For the arteries. Angiogenesis. Let's make new arteries. Vertebral artery to the spinal artery, anti-inflammation. microbiome for inflammation, T11, T12, L4, L5. L1 to 5, sacrum 1 to 5. So how are people doing in general? Better, worse, the same? And vagus nerve down the torso. And again, the ouch point for the eyes for Catherine. And grounding liver 3 and kidney 1. Okay, so next we will work with Augustina for Augustina and Dorothy. We'll do some more work on the eyes. Catherine, good to see you. Hope you got that herbal tea remedy. The eye bright. So let's work with Esther and Dorothy and Augustina. Let's start with Augustina. Blood flow to the brain. Command points to the brain. Command points to the brain stem. GV17 for balance. GB20 for blood flow to the brainstem area and the whole occiput. Yeah, glad you got the link, Catherine. I know you got to run. It's Mrs. Fromage from Western Europe, I think. She looks like a real deal herbalist. So major blood flow to the brain stem. Carotid artery, vertebral artery. Again, brainstem for Augustina, oxygenation. There was one other question I was going to ask for Augustina. Any head injuries? If you could let me know about that as well. Because the other idea is chiropractic. If there is a misalignment in the neck leading up to the axis, the atlas, which may be also the area for the alignment of the brain and the brain stem and the connection to the brain cord, spinal cord. Yeah, let me know if you have any history of that either. Oxygenation for all cancer. brainstem, ganglia, nerves. We want to work on cranial sacral fluid, sphenoid bone to the tailbone. Nourishes the spine all the way up and down. And also for her, some specific cranial nerves which manage eye tracking. The ocular motor nerve, the eye motor nerves as well. So let's go grounding big time. Talking about grounding, right? Liver 3, kidney 1. The acupuncturist, another idea, can put a small, tiny acupuncture magnet on kidney 1 for grounding as well, for persistency. If you can't get any, the acupuncturist should be able to get you some, but I can tell you where you can get some as well. Okay, Augustina and Dorothy Marshfield, Dari Mansfield Marshall. Okay, let's work specifically more on the eyes, macular degeneration. We want to work on inflammation and a cold. Definitely sinus inhalations to make sure that it doesn't spread. No head injury, okay. You could check with the chiropractor as well, just in case. But I'm going to get more information. We'll talk, but I think we have very good specific information and targets for Augustina. We got a good plan. We're going to make this work. Okay, so for intrigued legend, but first, Dorothy, let's just work specifically again. Blood flow to the brain command points, brain stem command points, macular degeneration. Wet left eye, dry right eye. I think castor oil on the back of the neck would be excellent as well. Very nourishing for the eyes. C3 for the eyes, ouch point for the eyes for everyone, especially Dorothy. An intrigued legend, anti-inflammation on your neck. What caused that? What would be the reason for skin inflammation on your neck? Is it an allergic reaction, heat? Could be the liver as well. T1, 2, 3, 4, 7, 8 for the cold. T1 for the bones and B cells, immune cells for Marie. T2 the thymus and T cells for Marie. T3 for the lungs and the lymph. T4, T4, T4. On all of the organs of detox related to the skin. T4 for the skin, T9 for the liver, L2 for the kidneys. Computerized simulation homeopathic eye drops is what I use for computer work. Working with computers for 30 years. I think it's time to get out of your chair and walk around. 30 years is a long time. I did the same, and I have done the same. I used to work computers for programming, computers for Tongren, computers for writing. So I hear exactly what you're talking about for 30 years. It's very helpful. I suggest you also do the Eye Bright eye wash, the link that I put in there. I suggest that for you as well. But also Simile-Sun. It's a small little homeopathic eye drop tincture. I use it. It's brilliant for the eyes. It's really been good for the eyes for me. If you want me to spell that for you, I can do that. I think I have it in there. But that would be great for you. So let's work on the outer point of the skin. And don't want to miss GV20 growth hormone for the cataracts as well. T1, 2, 3, 4, 7, 8. And we're also working with Esther, left hip, bladder neuropathy, and flu. Oh, we have another flu or a cold. T1, 2, 3, 4, 7, 8 for Marie and Esther's daughter. T1, 2, 3, 4, 7, 8. Microbiome for the flu, for anti-inflammation. T11, T12, L4, L5. So excellent to see you, Dorothy, everyone. Happy Mama, Mumashari, Catherine, Marie, Augustina, and Bladder 54, and some more grounding for Augustina. There are earthing mats, there are earthing technologies you can use specifically for earthing. There is an earthing thing you can connect to a sheet for a bed, so all night the person is grounding as well. So those are some other ideas we can talk about. Okay. So tired eyes, skin inflammation, computer eyes, and relaxed mind, and we will do that. So blood flow to the brain. Brain command points. So some extra people we want to include. For Jay, Drew, I give you a call, but I'll try again. We'll work with Drew as well. So let's work on the outer point of the eyes for computer eyes. C3 for the computer eyes as well. relaxed mind. GB13, C1, C2. Relaxed mind. Vertebral artery to the spinal artery. And let's work again with Esther, left hip, bladder neuropathy. So we work on the brachial plexus of the shoulders for the any neuropathy in the shoulders or the arms or the hands. Anti-inflammation, T1, 2, 3, 4, 7, 8 for the pain. T7 for the aortic heart, abdominal aorta. Lumbar 1 to 5, left hip for Esther. Blood flow to the hip, T7. Nerve flow to the hip, lumbosacral plexus. Lumbosacral plexus for the neuropathy as well. Lumbar 1 to 5, sacral 1 to 5 for the bladder. And the bladder meridian going down to bladder 54. And grounding liver 3 and kidney 1. CV17 for the cold and flu as well for everyone. Open up that lung, chest area. CV4 for the abdomen area and the bladder. So, Happy Mama says she saw the interview with the inventor of the relaxator. Glad you enjoyed it. I was going to have an oxygen workshop on that on the weekend, but it wasn't good time for most people. So for anyone that has purchased the relaxator from me, I'm thinking of having sort of a Zoom meeting to talk to people, get them started on the 28-day process. And also I have a course coming out with it as well with lots more science and research and some advanced techniques such as Buteyko and Wim Hof. All things which I highly recommend. And grounding liver 3 and kidney 1. So, Popular Self and Magnificent Creature. Right side sciatic for Bomber, lung health for Dad. Okay, let's do it. Do people like the music? This music, it's actually healing frequencies in the background. And Henry, welcome, dramatic specimen. Imagine if these were our real names. I'd like to check a book out of the library. What's your name? Dramatic specimen. Blood flow to the brain. And we'll work on the ouch point specific for less. Command points to the brain. now we have someone else on Instagram. Hello to Patty. Vertebral artery to the spinal artery. Confidence, GB13. For Isaac. Insulin resistance. Microbiome for confidence. Happy hormones, neurotransmitters, microbiome T11, T12, L4, L5. GB39 for the sciatic. It's an intersection on the doll. 3 points come together. GB29, I'm sorry. Think about the piriformis, lumbosacral plexus. T3 for the lungs for Dad. Lung 1, lung 2, Chinese medicine points for the lungs. And what kind of lung issues are there? Because the relaxator, which is a breathing miracle, and CV17 also for the lungs. And grounding to level 3 and kidney 1. And welcome Instagram folks. Liver 3 and kidney 1. Oh, Marie, I just saw your message. You're positive for COVID. So you need to check your oxygen levels and your fever. Do you have a most recent fever? Let me know. And if you need some stuff, I'll bring it by. Let's figure that out. Steaming with lavender, counterattack herbs. That works really well. Let me know if you need some. Ivermectin, if you have it, would be great. It is a thing. It does work. Blood flow to the brain. How many days do you think it's been, Marie? And have you figured out where it happened? 3 to 5 days, you can go through it pretty quickly. No fever, but positive. So you're not really symptomatic. Well, a little bit you have a cold. Blood flow to the brain, brain command points. And we'll do some more work with confidence for Isaac. Insulin resistance, pancreas T8. Negative on Monday, but positive on Thursday. Okay. Japanese knotweed tea, pine needle tea. Japanese knotweed tea, pine needle tea. Osculocostinum. What is that? I can't type to figure it out. I usually look pretty smart. I can type it in and get Google to tell me what is Osculocostinum. Is that an herb? It's helping. Good to know. That might be Japanese knotweed. Might be white pine needle tea. If you have no fever, homeopathic, perfect. Homeopathic, great. No fever, which is excellent, which means you didn't seem to have gotten the fever the whole time. So we've got another person for sciatic. And for those of you that have joined, this is Tongren therapy, working to open up blockages primarily on the bioelectrical system of the central nervous system of the body, and by focusing on blood flow, nerve flow, and also cranial circle flow, we can reverse blockages, we can reverse inflammation, we can unleash the abundance that exists naturally within the body and our body's connection to nature, our consciousness, and even God. So for less ouch points, the ribs, ouch points. T1, 2, 3, 4, 7, 8 for the skin, and inflammation for less as well. There's also homeopathic called VAC, which is good for COVID or vaccines. But I think the one you got is a good fit. Okay, looks like a couple more rounds for everyone. So T1, 2, 3, 4, 7, 8 for COVID. T3 for the lungs. CV17 for the lungs. Lots and lots and lots and lots of vitamin C. Lemon water. Lots of lemon water. Lemon ginger water with cayenne pepper. Lots of vitamin C. Open the lungs, open the lungs. Shoulders, brachial plexus, T1, 2, 3, 4, 7, 8. Do some work with Drew and Jay. Sciatic, which is blood flow, nerve flow, T7, GB30, 29, GB29. real quick. Yep, GB30 is the point for sciatic. GB30. And some more ouch points for less. Lumbosacral plexus for J. T11, T12 for J. S1 to S5 for J. T8 pancreas for Drew. L2 for the kidneys for Drew. And again, the sciatic GB30. Any nerve issues, always take vitamin B12, B complex, and alpha lipoic acid. And the ouch point, left foot. How's everybody doing on Instagram? Maybe you're out watching cat videos instead. I don't know. All good. I worked my first patient in my clinic. I work 1 day a week. On Wednesday morning was Sunshine, a poodle doodle something doodle poodle. Rounding to level 3, CV17 from Marie. Marie, do you check your oxygen levels? That's the key. That's really important. Any shortness of breath? Sounds like you're mostly asymptomatic, which is excellent news. And again, left foot, ouch point for SDR. So engaged humanoid, you're next. And dramatic specimen, my friend Henry. Blood flow to the brain. TMG left side, throat pain, jaw pain on the right side. So for the TMJ, left side, throat pain, jaw pain on that side, definitely see a bone specialist and a chiropractor. And I think you are already. So blood flow. Blood flow, nerve flow down the spine. Enlarged prostate, T1, 2, 3, for some aid for inflammation. But before we do that, we do the jaw. TMJ left side, throat pain, C3, 4, and 5. Jaw pain always mostly on the left side. Right knee pain following hip surgery, definitely castor oil or magnesium oil, those types of things for the injury and sore areas. right knee. So blood flow, nerve flow, T7, blood flow, and stomach 36, stomach 33 for the knee, and the ouch point for the knee. And for Pondering Traveler, I would highly recommend our 14-day detox cleanse using clay and herbs. That would really be helpful for you. You're saturated with chemicals and molds. So it's going to create headaches because your body is basically maxed out with all of these things. Definitely accelerate. Live 2 parts, 3 parts, really the best. Light, infrared light, castor oil, and clay. So again, hip surgery. So a calm, centered mind, GB13 for everyone. So let's do one more round. Blood flow to the brain, and again, GB13 for a calm, centered mind. Consider using the relaxator, CV17. Heart-centered relaxation, connecting to our true selves, our heart, as opposed to our human monkey mind, chaotic mind at times. Blood flow to the brain. And again for Henry, T1, 2, 3, 4, 7, 8. Lumbar 1 to 3 for the prostate. Which for sure causes frequent urination, T1, 2, 3, 4, 7, 8. Henry, you studied with Ann Wigmore, so you probably know about castor oil and castor oil packs. And I'll do a detox routine for everyone. CV4 for the prostate area for Henry as well. Bladder 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Sacrum 1 to 5 for the bladder. Let's really work on health 3 again. Prostate for Henry. And I don't see Fran. We'll work on T8 esophagus. Anyway. So for Pondering Traveler, definitely if you're interested, either full 2 weeks or some other ideas, or even just adding clay for detoxing, you're basically maxed out. Any additional chemicals will be intolerant. It's like adding water to a glass full of water. Adding more water, you will overflow so easily. Even 1 drop will be too much. So you need to empty that glass of toxins. Blood flow to the brain. Initialize the brain stem, the central nervous system, and the biochemical system of the hormones. Mold exposure, I think I've sent it before, is Mycosil anti-mold. arteries, spinal arteries, G1, 2, 3, 4, 7, 8. But C3 for the sinuses, GB23 for the sinuses, Chinese medicine point. Cognitive dysfunction because toxins displace oxygen. Oxygen is for energy and clarity. So you got to remove the toxins, improve the cellular plumbing. And to answer your question, castor oil, yes. Castor oil on the belly, and then I would put it on the lower lumbar area, L3 in particular, for 3 days, and then on the belly area for 1 day, the castor oil packs. And nurses know about this too. Nurses know about castor oil packs. So GB13, cognitive, blood flow to the brain. But let's really focus on oxygen. Phrenic nerve, CV17. So delayed sleep phase syndrome. You have a lot of toxins. In our bodies, we have blood, we have nerves, we have tissues, we have crystals, we have water. We have all of these things that can interact with toxic chemicals in a negative way. We have crystals in our pineal gland. Can you imagine the toxins maybe disrupting the crystals in our pineal gland? The brain is full of electromagnetic crystals. So there's all this electrical charge going on at the same time. Toxins have charges, electrical charges, opposite basically of what we need in our bodies. Edgar Casey was a big fan of castor oil. So let's continue with the adrenal health and the prostate at the same time. L1, 2, and 3. For pondering traveler, dramatic specimen. So let's work on the manager of the sleep phase, pineal gland. Glad you're feeling the chi. Happy Mama, it's great. You're doing awesome. You are stable, safe, healthy, and happy. And I am now also happy because you're doing great. So, super duper. All right, there we go. Crystals everywhere in the body. Liver 3, kidney 1. So everyone we're with, and if you want to call Marie, we'll talk, get you through this. But everybody take a deep breath through the nose. 1, 2, 3, 4. Out through the nose. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Hold your breath for 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Castor oil packs. Love you guys. You're doing great. Keep up the good work. Be happy, be healthy. Anything I can do to help you guys, that's what we're going to do. clearing and entrainment, just like that sound, those frequencies you're hearing. The cool thing about playing that constantly, that will be a type of entrainment throughout the session. That's what I think is a really good idea to keep continuing in this as well. And hello, Live It Fuller. Live It Fuller, did you try the castor oil? Seeing miracle help with that. Hope you're doing great. How have you been doing? Let's get in touch the next week or so. Live It Fuller is Monday, 6 p.m. The best Tongren session, 1 hour session in the world with Jacqueline and Yvonne. Check it out. Mondays at 6 Eastern Time. Thank you, all of you. Namaste. Be well. Take care in these unusual times in history, but always focus on love, compassion, and peace, and we will always win. Thanks very much. Have a great day.